There we go. One moment, everyone. I gotta make sure the stream is doing okay. Streaming here from this nice little coffee shop. Alrighty. It's been a while since we did one of these. As you guys... Oops, there we go. As you guys can see, I found a new location for our early morning live streams here. A small little coffee shop in a small little town, nice and private. As you can see outside, it's early in the morning. I thought, what better place to hang out for these early morning live streams than just a coffee shop? I mean, if you've never been to, like, a coffee shop, or if you've never gone to, like, fast food restaurants don't count. If oh, but going to, like, I don't know, for me it's always been a surreal experience going to, like, a place like a coffee shop, Starbucks or something, early in the morning. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's been a while since I did one of these, meaning I don't think anyone will be coming to these, but that's fine. Toby, what are you doing? Have I introduced you all to my family cat here? I don't know why I brought a cat into this coffee shop. I don't think that's allowed. Alright, here you go. Here, Toby. Yeah. I opened the magic door for him to get out. Alright. I'm just gonna send him out there in the rain. Okay. I'm gonna check one more time to make sure the stream's doing okay before I start diving into actual things to talk about. Just want to make sure. Okay, yeah. There goes my cat. Okay. I'm gonna close the magic door. The magic door has been closed. Okay. So, I think everything is done and set. I mean, I say that, but I'm not 100% confident. And now, for those of you who may end up joining this stream, or if you're watching this in the future, basically, these streams don't really have a point. I just come in, sit down, live stream, and hang out with you guys. Man, has anyone actually ever live streamed from... I mean, obviously, I'm doing it right now. I mean, obviously. But I'm sure there had to have been, like, at least... There's too many people on this planet. I doubt that... I don't doubt that at least one person has done streaming. Specifically from, like, a computer or a laptop and streaming at, like... not a fast food restaurant or a restaurant, like a coffee shop. Nice jazz music. Oh yeah, did I finish what I said? I don't think I did. Basically, here. Basically, these live streams don't really have a point. Sometimes they don't. I mean, the whole point of this live stream is just to chill out. But then again, this is an early morning live stream. I think this is more for the people who wake up early and can't go to sleep again. We have relaxing music here. And I always think rain sounds are rainy rain days, yeah. Thank you, brain. My TV head. I'm getting static. Alright, so we got some calming music, and we have some, well, it's a nice rainy town, so I thought, hey, why don't we just set up here? There's nice rain. Rain sounds always made me sleepy. So, if you're here just for the soothing quiet, well, there's probably going to be plenty of dead space, since usually I just talk about whatever comes to mind and just have a simple discussion, or Or sometimes I just sit here and just listen to the music. Nice, smooth jazz. And I think that time is now, so let's sit back for a few seconds and just relax. Alright. Unfortunately, I didn't go order myself. I mean, this is a cafe. I haven't checked to see if they have any tea here. I didn't get myself any tea, which would have been perfect for this setting. I would have loved to have tea, just sit down, drink some tea at this coffee shop. It would have been amazing. But I'm not the smartest That's a new one. I'm not the smartest, sharpest tool in the shed. There you go. That's how that saying works. Okay. Oh, that's a new one. Oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't noticed, this isn't going to be the continuation from last stream. So, for those of you who may have seen it but weren't a part of it, for the last stream I did, I was just, well, it was more of a kind of celebration for Juno Songs and his reaching 100k. Watching his videos along with a few other music creators, so I thought, hey, why not just put them all together? Unfortunately, whenever we got to the last bit, a storm had come through and knocked out my power, so I couldn't finish the stream, and I said that there was going to be a continuation, officially finishing up what I didn't finish then. That's still on the table, and I'm still gonna do that, just not right now. I have too much going on, so we're just gonna have to settle for these simple early morning live streams. I'm trying to do my best to sort of post a more accurate, well, yes, I guess we could say accurately too, but try to post more frequently on my podcast channel, because the original idea was I was going to be able to post to my podcast channel a lot sooner than I will be over here on my main channel, and I'm still trying to do that. It takes, what was it, the statistics, 20 something days or 30 something days until it becomes like a habit. I'm just having a hard time getting into the swing of that, so at least one video a week for my podcast channel. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. So I'm still working on that. The thing is, I have a problem with that's sort of why it's easier for me to work on content for things like the rap battle channel, which I just posted a new rap battle video. Oh, I should have brought that picture with me of the thumbnail, but I don't have it with me here at this coffee shop. So, so there's a new rap battle I posted, Bendy versus Fredbear. If you want to check that out, I should have a link in the description of this stream to the rap battle channel. But for channels that I have, like the rap battle channel and here, my main channel, I have a more linear path to follow because I know what I'm going to make. I know what has to be done, what's going to be done, things that haven't been started yet, things that still in the works. It's all still very linear and I can follow it simpler, whatever the right word for that is. I'm dyslexic. But for channels like my podcast channel, it's great because it lets me do like gaming, which I am gonna be doing some gaming in the future once I get a proper setup for it. And a lot of it's probably gonna be streaming on Twitch with the VODs going to be uploaded to Confused and Then Some. But it's basically a channel where I get to do all the things that I originally didn't know if I was confident or if I wanted to do them over on my main channel. And since I have fully decided my main channel is going to be music prioritized, yeah. Confused and Then Some is going to be everything else that I wanted to work on. Hence, Confused and Then Some. Wait, what? Give me a caramel latte. I mean, I don't know if they have any caramel latte. I can go check if you want. Hey, welcome. Wait a minute. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee either. I drink tea, and I'm too scared to go and ask the barista. Is there? I don't see any people. Is there no one in this cafe? I see some people sitting in chairs. I don't see anyone behind the counter. That's a little concerning. Well, that's a little worrying. Yeah, but anyways, it's easier for me to follow a path when it's just music that I'm set on, and it's easier for me to follow for my rap battle channel with my new rap battle video that came out, and for the videos that I'm currently working on over here on the main channel. But for channels like my podcast channel where things are more broad, where I get to work on technically anything that I wanted to because because I had a few ideas of things that I wanted to do but couldn't do here on my main channel, so that's why I have the podcast channel. And it's supposed to be posting more frequently there. And I'm still gonna try to do one video a week best I can for the podcast channel. The problem is I usually don't have a problem with being creative. A lot of people complain about having too much creativity, with too much of a broad idea of what they want to make. And I understand that because I'm feeling that right now. It is kind of hard for me to pin down exactly what I want to do for the podcast channel for like every single week, what I want to do. I've been contemplating if I wanted to do reactions for nothing else than to sort of improve my ability to review other channels, because if you've seen the reviews that I did for other YouTubers, you know that I'm not the best at sort of expressing and explaining my ideas, because I'm dyslexic. That's part of the reason. So to sort of help improve that, I don't know if I want to do reactions to sort of help me build up the ability to get out and express my opinions on things. I don't know. I haven't fully decided on if I'm going to be doing that yet. I don't know. So with the broad ideas that I have for the podcast channel, production of videos for the podcast channel is a little bit slow. Yeah, I do have the theory, the video for Jevil and WD Gaster's theory. It turns out theories are hard to make. It's taking me a while to get to that point. It is coming, just not anytime soon. I still need to do more research. But if you want, I would say if you want a nice Jevil theory, or just in Deltarune in general, Game Theory did, I don't have the links for it, but Game Theory did great theories for Deltarune. So if you want to check that out. And I'm gonna spread this awareness. I'm actually gonna look it up because I forgot. I sort of forgot what it was about. Give me a minute. Just give me 1 second, guys. I hope you're enjoying this nice, soothing coffee shop stream. Okay, I think I have it here. Maybe not, hold on. I would try to just pull up the video in general, but I'm too scared I'm gonna crash everything, so I don't want to do that. Okay. This is the description of the video if you want to go watch the video yourself. I'm going to spread awareness for this, for you guys if you want to be a part of this or if you want to help out for what they're doing. I would do my best to participate in this. The only thing is, I don't think someone with not very big, because I'm not saying you have to have like an influence or you have to have big of a following to be a part of these things, because you can donate. I mean, it's easy to donate, but this happened last year as well, where another thing similar to, I'm gonna explain what it is, where a similar thing had come up where you could either donate, or if you're a creator you could do things like streaming, or you can have people sponsor you and things like, if you're running you can sponsor people for your running, whatever it was. Last year something like that came around and I wanted to help with streaming or with my music. I wanted to do something to help raise money, but my confidence already got shot, and I was like, nah, I don't know if I'm good enough to do that. And I sort of, I'm going through the same thing right now. Like, I want to help, but now it's less because I have a lack of confidence and more of, I don't know if my standing of who I am right now on this platform, if it's really gonna help. I mean, every dollar helps. That is important. It's, I don't know. Maybe it is a confidence thing. I don't know. Now that I'm hearing myself. Coffee, I knew you were going to do it. I knew it. I knew as soon as I started the stream. I knew it. I revealed a demo level for my game recently. That's awesome. Coffee shop ending acoustic jam against his caramel latte. I knew it. I was thinking, man, as soon as I start this stream, I'm just gonna get flooded with endings again. I knew it. So anyways, if you want to go watch Game Theory explain this better, and if you want to be a part of this, on the Game Theorist channel, it's titled It Begins. It should be the second video they posted. So, reading their description, it says, last year you loyal theorists helped us raise over $3 million for children suffering from childhood cancer, shattering donation records and proving that we are a community that cares. And this year we're doing it one more time on November 30th. The Game Theorists, what was it, $1 million challenge for St. Jude is back. It's going to be an even bigger, with more guests, more games, more prizes, but most importantly of all, I want you as a big part of it. This year, you get to be a part of the experience, literally. From October 1st to October 31st, 2021, we're running a fundraiser where you can help raise money for St. Jude's by doing, well, whatever you want. Whether it is selling cookies, streaming for donations, or getting people to donate for every jump rope skip, what does he say? There's no comma in between this, so it looks like one word, jump rope, you skip. Oh no, I'm just an idiot. You imagine is the limit. Not only will you be raising money for an amazing cause, but you will have a chance to win prizes along the way from signed theorist swag. Come on, MatPat. Like backpacks and shirts and trip to Los Angeles to attend the main live stream event. You will not want to miss out. And then they give the link for their fundraiser. The date to know, October 1st, October 31st fundraiser is open. November 30th, YouTube's original presents the Game Theorist $1 million challenge for St. Jude live stream airs. Yeah. And that should be all the main information. So if you do, I want to raise awareness for this the best way I can. I would love to stream to sort of help this, but I don't have a streaming setup. Like, specifically I'm talking about like gaming setup. I don't have a gaming setup for streaming, but I wanted to do that. Since I guess it's confidence, I don't know. Since it's a lack of confidence that I have to sort of raise money for this, if you guys would like to be a part of this, donate, or if you want to raise money, either donating or if you want to raise money yourself, doing whatever it is you want to do, I suggest go checking out their video, raising awareness. Spread the word. I meant to actually give this out sort of spread awareness the best I can from Twitter, but it's fine. What was it? Nah, the ending flood was the one-time thing. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna make sure stream's doing okay. Give me a minute. Oh, hey, Jew. Okay. So, I was like, oh, hey, Juno just posted his new song. I forgot I already watched it. It was one from Deltarune. The Chapter 2 Deltarune. Hey guys, Chapter 2 is out. I don't know if you know that. And can I just say, I'm very surprised of how quickly people tore through that game. I mean, Deltarune is significantly smaller as opposed to what Undertale is. But still, that was a lot faster than I thought people were going to finish the game, and they went through it so fast. It's incredible. And this is something that I talked about over on Twitter. So Toby Fox had said that Chapter 2 is going to be even more goofier, and chapters after that are just going to be even more goofy. Chapter 2 is free, so yeah, I know. It's just... I tried downloading it. I actually was so determined to actually play Chapter 2. I didn't play Chapter 1. I watched Chapter 1 from other YouTubers, but when Chapter 2 came out, I'm like, I'm actually going to play this for myself. I only have a Mac, but I'm like, oh, they did release it for Mac. Let's do this. It turns out I don't actually have the right Mac system. That's pretty unfortunate. Man, the one time I actually wanted, like, I tried everything, and nothing I did worked. Apparently not even my new updates worked, so it's, I don't know. It's really unfortunate, so I might play the game, if and when I do get it depends how soon I get it, actually. If I get my, gaming setup soon, then I'll probably play Deltarune Chapter 2 on stream. Hopefully. That is what I'm planning on, but again, it depends on how soon things happen, things move. So, Toby Fox said, Chapter 2 is goofy, and the rest chapters are going to be pretty goofy. So something, like, my opinion on Deltarune, I loved Undertale. And when Deltarune had come out, I didn't sort of know what to expect. So the first time, like I usually, this even goes for whenever I watch TV shows, I usually see the game once, go through it once over, and then go through it a second time, but this time I pay attention to more of the details, and usually I go back over and over again if I just want to relive a funny moment, or if I want to see something that I haven't seen before. I go over it multiple times. So the first time whenever I went over Deltarune, I sort of had mixed feelings about the game. Chapter 1 at least. It was cool to see all the characters from Undertale. Like, you see Sans, you see Undyne, you see Alphys, whatever. It's been a while, okay? You get to see all these original characters, and it's awesome. And the idea with the Dark World is actually really clever, and I really enjoyed it. It had more to do, like, the plot itself was fun, but I think it had more to do with the dialogue, how the characters acted. Like, excluding all the characters that appeared in Deltarune that were from Undertale. Excluding those, because their personalities are the same, which is, it's nice to see that they kept, you know, the canonicity of their characteristics of the original characters. Toby is trolling with Papyrus. I know what you mean. So I went through it. I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I was sort of speechless the first time through. So whenever I got through the game, I didn't play the first chapter myself. Again, I watched people play it. But rewatching it multiple times, seeing the game multiple times. First time I had mixed feelings. I didn't really know what I thought, and I think most of it did come from the dialogue, because Undertale, I mean, yeah, Undertale and Deltarune, they're pretty similar in a lot of ways. And, uh, but the thing with Deltarune and Undertale had, well, I mean, plus the size of Undertale itself, like, there was so much for that game, just so much. And so, I think, creative-wise, the creation of Undertale, again, see, it comes full circle. It's hard for me to get out what I'm trying to express about it. It's hard for me. I'm dyslexic. This sucks. I'm a TV head who can't read or write. This is terrible. Let me try to get to a simpler point to build off of. Let me go back to talking about what Toby Fox said about the game being goofy. I definitely saw that, well, not all the way, but I definitely saw that a little bit in Chapter 1, how Chapter 1 played out. And I sneak peeked it because I was getting impatient. I was like, I want to play this game, but there's no telling when I'm going to get a gaming system. I didn't see all of it. I only saw like a little bit of the beginning, but just the beginning dialogue and the reintroduction of the Dark World, and seeing Lancer again and Ralsei and all them. It was definitely, I mean, I guess it was as what you can expect from returning back to a crazy place like that. But again, it comes down to like the new characters' personalities, the dialogue that I was sort of half and half on. I mean, we were reintroduced to the same characters. We had Susie, we had Ralsei again, we had Lancer. It's always good to see these characters. I think mainly it does come down to the dialogue, what they say. It's like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's, again, it would take me, especially with Chapter 2, I'm gonna have to play, I mean, if I do end up playing, or if I don't get a setup and I just end up watching it, I'm gonna have to go through multiple times, because my opinion on Chapter 1, was mixed, and then going through all the details again, seeing specifically what all the characters said, and then a few times going around again, Chapter 1 grew on me, but there is definitely a goofiness, as Toby Fox said, to Deltarune. And the fact that Toby Fox said that Deltarune is just going to get goofy and goofier and goofier, I have no idea what that's going to officially mean for the rest of the chapters in Deltarune. Because I think there is a charm to it, right? Because you see that charm in Undertale at its peak. Because you have all these funny moments, like, even with Papyrus. Like, you meet Papyrus in Undertale for the first time and he's trying to trap you. And I think one of the ones that stands out, like, the goofiest part from that stands out for me when he's trying to capture you, is when Papyrus is showing off this machine that generates these random tiles. You probably already know where I'm going with this. The random tiles, and he's explaining all the rules, like, the yellow one smells like lemons, but if you're near a blue space, that's where piranhas is. And if you smell like lemons, the piranhas will eat you. Like, he's going through all this explanation and everything. And there are so many different tiles with so many different things that happen. So he generates it, and then it just turns into like a straight path for you to walk through. And then he just slowly spins out of frame. You really see the peak of humor and a goofiness in Undertale. In Deltarune, you definitely still have that charm, that humor, and it's always nice to see them not straying away from the humor that they had from Undertale and bringing it over, and even more so expanding on it in Deltarune, and it's awesome to see that. What was it? New OTB, Duck Boat Duck Machine? Duck Boat Duck Machine, what? Wait, Duck Boat. I know about, whenever you say duck, the only thing that comes to my mind in relation to Deltarune, at least. Well, there's two things, technically. There's that machine that you help Susie and Lancer build that was supposed to be like the ultimate machine, and one of the designs for it is literally a duck. And the other thing, the other duck-related thing is that, wasn't there a duck character? It's been a while since I actually looked over all the characters in Deltarune, but one of the characters, wasn't one of the characters sort of like a duck? It was like a blue character. I don't remember his name. It was this, I think it was a classmate or something whenever you went to class. There was that blue duck character. I don't know if, I mean, I don't know if that's any relation to what you brought up, the duck boat X duck machine. Again, I haven't seen chapter 2, so if this is a reference to chapter 2, I haven't seen it. Once more, I'm gonna check to make sure the live stream is doing okay. Yeah, okay. Birdly? Yeah, that was him, Birdly. That's who I was thinking of. Is that a reference to Birdly? Again, I haven't seen chapter 2, so I wouldn't know. I've seen the beginning of chapter 2, but not all of it. One friend of mine, he was playing chapter 2. He played chapter 2. He actually has a good PC setup to play games. So he started playing through chapter 2. He sort of told me a little bit about it, and something he brought up was, he said, I don't know if like the choices I'm making are having like an impact. Like, let me find exactly what he said. No, the duck is later into chapter 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I don't I haven't seen it later. I've only seen the beginning. What? My brain, what? Static? What happened? It's oh, yeah, I haven't seen it then, if that's the case. I'm gonna find that conversation if I can. That's not it. Hold on, I want to find it because I think it's okay. Here it is. So he said, it's literally wait, what? Party? Wait, it's been a while. It's literally Undertale, but with oh yeah. It's literally Undertale, but with an actual party and free now. And he said, I don't know if your choices matter or not. That's something he brings up. And I basically just explained to him that part of the game that which I love, because I think that it's an amazing concept, and I love that they didn't stray away from that concept, and they brought that over to Deltarune. I love that so much, and it fits Deltarune really well, because in Undertale it's such a big game, and there's so much that you can do, so much you can explore, the choices you make. Like, there's so much you can do in Undertale, but in Deltarune it feels a lot more linear. Like, I can describe Undertale as sort of like an open world game where it's so big and there's so much to do, but in Deltarune it's more of what you can expect from something like a Mario game. Like, the levels are already planned out, the enemies are already planned out, like, it's all linear. Like, you don't have as much control as you think you do over the choices characters make and everything, and I love that fact. Technically, your choices matter in Chapter 2. I won't spoil it, but there is a very, what? Delicate route you can do. Oh, yeah, I know what route you're talking about, because I got it spoiled, because for some reason I was like, Juno's new video came out. It's Deltarune related. Who cares? I'm gonna watch it. And then I found out that there was, what was it called? The weird ending? Or it was something like that. I got that spoiled for me because I was like, Juno made a new video. I'm watching it. I'm way too loyal of watching their videos. Even if it does spoil something for me. So I do know about that there's a weird ending. I didn't know that that had anything to do with choices. So you said your choices can matter in Chapter 2. I love that aspect of this world that Toby Fox had created. I love it so much. What was that? Something happened out this window that noise emanated. I don't know if you guys could hear it from this window in the back of me. It's probably rain. Okay, I figured out what it is. The route is actually called Snowgrave Route. Yeah, I think that was it. Because it was that weird, I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much to actually remember the character's name, but there was this weird dude on strings that was crazy. For some reason, I mistook him as, like, for the first 3 seconds I saw him as, like, whoa, Mettaton had a seizure. What happened to him? Oh, goodness. Hold on, I gotta... There we go. Alrighty. Okay. Neo, which actually is a direct reference to Mettaton Neo. Yeah, I kind of figured from its design. I feel like that there was another thing related to a YouTuber I wanted to bring up, but I don't remember. Hold on. Maybe if I scroll through my recommended... No, not my recommended. What happened? Discord quit on me. I was gonna leave anyway, but that was weird. Just sit back and relax this soothing jazz. Should I turn up? I did it anyway. Okay, sorry. Oh yeah, I don't know if this was, I mean, the thumbnail should have already given that answer, but basically, I don't remember if I explained this at all. This coffee shop here, at least for the early morning live streams from now on, is going to be the place where we go to hang out these early mornings, grab a cup of... I need to still check to see if this coffee place sells tea. I have no idea. I only drink tea, not coffee, so I don't know if... I mean, it's a cafe. Presumably, I don't know. I've been to Starbucks like 3 times in my whole life. The first time I had the first coffee, I mean, that I had from Starbucks, it was some kind of cold drink. What was it? It was not... What was it? It was really sugary, whatever it was, but I didn't like the taste. Oh... The only reason why I went to that Starbucks was because I was chaperoning my brother, and at the time his girlfriend. Now she's his wife, but my parents were like, "You need to chaperone him." And I was like, "Okay." So I'm the youngest, but I went anyways. Cough tea. That would actually be a great thing. I should probably... I don't know if you noticed. I think I actually I might need to go check. Because from the last live stream, things got mixed around in the description. I put a new thing in the description. And I know looking back at it, I was like, oh, I forgot. Yeah, I left out the ad that you made me. So I'm gonna have to go back and put that in, because I think I took that out in the last live stream and I forgot to put it back in this live stream. So I'm gonna do that when this live stream's over, put that back in. But I might add a little bit more details to this coffee shop place. I mean, I don't know if you guys will ever find this coffee shop place. Like the description says, this is just a small town, quiet little coffee shop. So I don't know if you guys will ever find it, but maybe they do have cough tea. We'll see. We'll see. I keep wanting to say coughing. Pokemon, why? I think something I'm realizing is that I don't understand what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I guess I don't understand video game fame or something. I don't know. I mean, it could be possible because I haven't posted in like 5 months, but something for the Rap Battle channel. For the Marks versus Dementio fight that I had, it has 3K views on it, and a lot of people seem to like it, commenting on it. And the new one that I had posted, Bendy versus Fredbear, I think, what was it? There was 70 something views on it. But I would have thought along the lines of Bendy and the Ink Machine and FNAF, there would be a much bigger following than characters like Dementio, and I would expect Marks to have, like along the Kirby games, Marks to be a big thing. But seeing people's opinion, because I know a lot of people who grew up with things like Super Mario RPG. I actually looked into Super Mario RPG. Seeing people who grew up with playing games like Super Mario RPG, and then they got Paper Mario, which was a type of RPG, but it wasn't the one they wanted. People's opinions on Super Paper Mario was sort of more negative, so I'm really surprised whenever I've come across people who grew up in the generation with Super Mario RPG who says, "Oh yeah, I like Paper Mario." I was like, wow. Everyone else, everyone else who I see on that topic are just like, I hate that franchise, Paper Mario. I'm like, why? I mean, I didn't. I actually looked at a long play. I skimmed the long play because I wanted to make. I was considering putting lyrics to something from Super Mario RPG. I haven't decided what yet, but if I find something, then I might make lyrics to something from Super Mario RPG. What is it? Man, this coffee shop is so nice. It makes me Operation Soda Steel too. Oh, good grief. To be fair, Super Paper Mario had no battle system. I mean, you're not wrong. And since then, nothing was the same. Yeah, I mean, you got a point, yeah. This is actually something similar to the conversation that I had with my friend. We sort of talked about this topic when we looked over Nintendo Week. Do you guys remember Nintendo Week? That was so long ago. So I grew up. This is the earliest Nintendo system besides the handhelds that I had was the Wii. And I think a lot of my opinions on things like consoles and games, because I see, again, a lot of people who do talk about those things, they usually come from a generation where they had the N64 or they had the SNES, or they played a little bit with the older generation consoles. They were exposed to that generation of games as well, and games that generation was so much different than the games we have in this generation. Well, I say so much different. I mean, like Mario Party is the first thing that comes to mind. Like, a lot of those games were unbalanced in like the earlier Mario Party games. I see a lot of the 1v3 mini games are crazy overbalanced, and a lot of it, the boards themselves and the things that can happen are crazy. And then looking at that and looking at the Mario Party games we have this generation, like looking at Mario Party DS, that is something so different than a lot of the things from the earlier Mario Party games. So there are, sorry, what? If you ask, Bug Fables the Everlasting, what? Sapling is the best Mario Party game. Interesting. I think that's the only one that I haven't seen, actually. I never even heard of it. Wait, or have I heard of it? I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a second. You told me about it. I'm starting to remember. Hold on a second. Okay, I see. Oh yeah, I didn't finish what I was saying. So, I'm gonna actually say how long I've been streaming for really quick. I miss my double monitor. I couldn't bring my double monitor here to this coffee shop because then they would kick me out. This laptop is the best I got, so I don't have my double monitor anymore. That stinks. So, I'm just gonna be here forever, I guess. Without my double monitor. I don't have my double monitor, so I have to flip back and forth between OBS and YouTube Studio. I mean, I'm not wrong. Bug Fables, the everlasting staple is technically a Paper Mario game. I mean, yeah, technically. I mean, technically. But it's interesting seeing people's opinion. I feel like it does depend on the generation you grow up with, the consoles and the games, because a lot of people hate the Wii and trying to, because if you really want it, you can look at everything with a critical eye if you really wanted to. You can go through criticizing things if you really wanted to, but I find if also you really wanted to, you can enjoy something and like not focus on the negatives. You could do that, because that's how I've been through. Like, I know a lot of people don't like the prequels, the Star Wars. I love them. Going even like the newer Star Wars. What was it? The last Skywalker. I know a lot of people didn't like that. Again, I can look at it with a critical eye and say some parts aren't the best. But going through it thoroughly, having the mindset of, regardless of like bad acting, bad writing from other like from the prequels with some characters, and then going like neglecting all that and just focusing on the story itself, like it's really enjoyable. Especially the battle system. Oh yeah, for staple, yeah. Oh yeah, and the Wii system. So I grew up with the Wii, and I still like the Wii to this day. I know a lot of people, specifically for games like Mario Party 8 with the, I mean, you gotta give them a break. Like, yeah, if I'm being, Mario Party 8 was like the first Mario game I've ever been exposed to, and it's still my favorite, not my favorite Mario game, not my favorite Mario game in general, but it is my favorite Mario Party game, regardless of what anyone says. To be fair, I only played, like, the only Mario Party games that I have played is Mario Party 8 going forward. I've never played Mario Party 7 going backwards. I've never played any of those games. But I want to, and once I'm actually planning on doing this for another live stream as well. Well, once I get my gaming set up, I'm gonna play, what was it? I think I had planned to do Mario Party 2, like an old Mario Party game, and play it with a friend. So that's definitely something I 100% want to do, is go to play some of the older Mario Party games. And Nintendo had actually announced that they're releasing some of the old maps from those early Mario Party games and revamping them, doing like new maps for it. Mario Party Superstar, I think. It's a cool concept. So for the Wii system, something that I was most fond of was something called Nintendo Week. If you've never heard of it before because you didn't grow up whenever it first came out, Nintendo Week was this thing where on the Wii they give you every week this little video thing where they give you, with the hosts, Gary and Allison, and basically they just talked about, well, they had like skits and everything where they combination of talking about like the new games, which at the time it was games like Guitar Hero. I forgot which one because I'm not really into Guitar Hero. Spirit Tracks was something that had come out around that time, so that was some. I'm just trying to think of things to talk about. And Flipnote Studio. It's been so long since Flipnote Studio was ever something that I thought of. And it was something that I remember thoroughly loving and enjoying back then. And something that I actually did recently was I grabbed one of my friends and I told them about Nintendo Week. We sat in a Discord call and I streamed. We just streamed. We didn't stream all of it, but we did go through like some of the episodes of that Nintendo Week. I wonder if PictoChat didn't make it to 3DS. I mean, I actually have my 3DS. Well, I thought I had it with me. I forgot I'm in a coffee shop. Of course I don't have my 3DS with me. I don't know. I said PictoChat. I meant Flipnote Studio. Flipnote Studio, I think, is something that definitely didn't make its return. But I have no idea if PictoChat did. That was something that was not on my mind whenever whenever I had my 3DS. Oh yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. And now we just sit here in silence. Because I had something that I wanted to talk about also related to video games that I had also forgotten. But then again, we're here in a coffee shop. Plus, I think there was literally a motel right down the street. The chat's sort of in the way, but I don't know if you could see. There's a motel right down the street from this coffee shop. I guess if I wanted to, I can stream from there. But I think a coffee shop early in the morning is more soothing. Did I ever talk about the cruise? I mean, I don't know why I would ever talk about it. That wasn't something that I ever brought up. That was something I thought that I would also do for the podcast channel as quick content to make, was mini stories. Basically me talking about things that happened, I thought of Storytime Animation. It will be a lot like Storytime Animation in the sense that I'll be telling you stories of like things that happened to me and whatnot. But I can't animate, so it's gonna be a terrible PG storytelling. PG? No. I mean, it is gonna be PG, but it's gonna. That's JPEG is. You know what? My brain is full of static right now. I am a TV head, so it happens. I think all this rain is interfering with the proper channel on my head to broadcast to you guys. Or I'm broken. Either way. I guess spinned around on my dates. What? It's Monday. Okay. I guess spinned around on my dates. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't carry this stool with me everywhere that I'm sitting on. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I sort of just, I mean, there was stools at the, or I'm just going crazy. Never mind, there weren't stools at that counter. But basically, I brought my own stool into this place. I was like, I'm gonna sit here on this thing, but it's really uncomfortable. Maybe I'll switch out for one of those actual nice looking chairs in the back. I mean, if I'm gonna be a regular tenant here every morning, if I'm planning on being a regular tenant here, I might as well. Well, I'm gonna talk to the barista here, see if they'll allow me coming in every day. You could be a nice customer, you come in once a week, or you can be that guy who comes in every single day. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna be... that would be interesting. I don't think I would be able to keep up with it. I think it all depends on how early I wake up. I only did this live stream because I woke up earlier than I usually wake up, and I was like, I haven't done an early morning live stream in a while, so I'll do it. I'll probably, honestly, I might do one tomorrow because it's been a while, and I enjoy doing these. So, yeah, I might do another early morning live stream tomorrow. Well, to be fair, your foot is cut off, so... Yeah, I don't think this stool is very good for me. Who knows, maybe next live stream I won't have this stool anymore. I'll see if I can get myself a special chair. I could be like a celebrity here. I don't think that, no. That's called getting your hopes up. I don't think I could handle that. Like, thinking about it, like, I'm the type of person who... Because the whole point of me doing this whole making videos, content for you guys, because I love entertaining and making people happy. I never did this for the sake of I'm gonna make a bank. Which if you hold on, if you're going into YouTube thinking you're gonna make a bank, you're gonna have a big disappointment. Especially if you want to go into something like music, you're gonna have to look into uploading music on Spotify as well as doing YouTube or having like a Twitch channel. Like, you're not gonna just solely rely on YouTube right now. YouTube and Twitch is probably the furthest reach I've gotten, and I'm not doing anything like, I don't have Spotify. That's not something that I usually have. Which if you don't know how the whole Spotify thing works, neither do I, because I haven't been on there. But based on what people have said, hold on, I can actually pull up that tweet. Hold on. Someone had brought up about Spotify that sort of explains it better than I can. So let me see if I can't find it. I think this is it. The fact that oh wait, no, this isn't it. Officially make more from music streaming than from YouTube. I love YouTube, but I am grateful. This is from Cam Steady, by the way. From YouTube, I love YouTube, but I am so grateful that I don't have to rely on such an unstable platform for my livelihood. If you can, please stream your favorite artist music on Spotify, Apple. We get paid more. So I guess that's how it works. I've never been on Spotify. I mean, it is true. YouTube is an amazing creative outlet. If you really want to make something, like if you have a passion for creating something in general, like you want to go into, I don't know, gaming or music, regardless, if you have a passion for doing something and a need to create, YouTube is a great creative outlet to go into. Yeah, YouTube is pretty much an unstable platform, so if you want to rely on YouTube for your monies, I wouldn't get your hopes up too much. Plus, if you're doing music, that's a whole other thing. Music content creators don't make a lot of money as opposed to gaming, because music, like, if you don't know how the ad system works, basically you get ads on your videos. There are many things that for a music creator are sort of not a good thing to do for ads. Like, you can't just slam an ad right in the middle of your music video. It interrupts everything. Like, you can't have ads just spread out through the entire video, especially if you have like a 2 to 3 minute music video. You don't get a lot of ads, and ads are where your money comes from. It's it's crazy. Like, I can talk about this for a while, but you said look in the DMs. You made hold on, I'm a looking. Oh, that's good. I appreciate that. Thank you for giving me a foot. Oh, very nice. It's funny because I can get so wrapped up in how other creators feel about these things, because, again, I'm not monetizing anything. I don't know if I'll ever at this rate, but I guess it's more of me telling anyone who's like, you want to have a future in YouTube, keep in mind if you want, I think specifically because for gaming you can have like an hour-long Let's Play with ads all over the place, and you get more money from those than you do with a one ad on music, on like a 4 to 3 minute music. It's, you can still see the super chat button. I don't understand. I followed the instructions. I don't understand. I think maybe my static is getting to me. I can't see the super. I guess it's just because of where I'm sitting. Funny joke. Where I'm sitting, I can't see the super chat button from where I'm at. I don't know. I'm going crazy, I think. We're reaching an hour. I think. Well, I guess it really depends on if I want or don't want to sort of talk about this last thing that I sort of have something to talk about, because I do have something else sort of related to YouTube that I could talk about, or I could just sit here for like another, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. I mean, I don't know how long I could, how long this thing that I want to talk about is. I think this is more aligned with something I would talk about on the podcast channel, but I guess I could talk about it here and upload it to my. I mean, that was also some thoughts that I had, like taking some clips that I had from that I have from these early morning live streams, clip them, and then just bring them over and put them on the podcast channel. I mean, technically that would be a way of making content. Technically speaking, I mean, it's like if you do it on Twitch or something like that. I think since, I guess I am going to talk about this. I think since I'm doing, I mean, I can't speak for literally every single YouTuber. There's so many creators on this platform who make so many different things. I can't really say that I speak for them or I'm exactly like in that wheelhouse with them. Not everyone has the same opinion on how to run things. I made you a better foot in DMs. Okay, I'll check it out. Just bare feet. Oh, that's a funny concept. I don't even wear socks on that foot. I don't wear shoes. I don't wear socks. My right foot, I have this nice black shoe with this nice blue sock. On my left foot, I got none of that. I'm just barefoot. Which makes walking out in the rain even more traumatizing for my feet. But basically, I do find it interesting seeing other people's opinions on related to YouTube and everything. One of these subjects being, I guess, I don't know if it's something classified by monetization. I don't know, but basically, I know a lot of people get in because. I think, yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. There are definitely, I don't know, static. Why? Because since I've gone into YouTube with the mindset and I guess just the mindset of wanting to entertain people and wanting to make people happy, to do my best to make content for the sake of you guys, because the way that I've made myself here, how I made my channel, it's, yeah, I do music content, I do podcast, and maybe in the future I could do streaming. The main bulk, I think, would be mainly centered around music, but the finite point is you guys who are watching, because it's all about entertaining you guys, and because that's what I enjoy, being able to entertain people, making people happy. That's something that I love doing, regardless of how bad I am at making music, because a lot of you guys really enjoy my music, which I'm surprised of, but I'm glad you guys are finding something that I can provide with my skills that I can bring forth, that for how not too good the things that I can make are, that you still find some enjoyment, some entertainment from the content that I can make. And I really appreciate you guys' support and you wanting to see more. Like, whenever I think of that, it's like, you guys want to see more of the content I make? That's a little weird. Like, I can't like, I don't know, something about that sounds weird to me. Maybe I usually don't always have a lack of confidence, but to me it's like, wow, that's insane. So with my mindset of going into this, you should make an image of your character, but the TV screen is a green screen. That would help be a meme. I'm gonna. That's a good idea. I'll probably make that and post that in the Discord. I'll probably do that later today. So because I don't, because thinking of it, I'm always, because I usually think about it, yes, please make the green screen. Yeah, I'll make it happen. So with the, I keep forgetting what I'm gonna say. This is the city that never brightens up. It's always rainy here in this small little town. Just like in Lufkin. Texas Lufkin. The water over there, this is completely out of left field, but the water there is nasty. I've been in Lufkin a few times, and I've been meaning to make this video, but because of how long it is and how much, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to make it. This happened when I graduated, and I wanted to make it a whole lot sooner, and I'm still planning on making it. It's just gonna take me forever to officially get to that point because of how many other projects I have to work on and just the length of this video in general. I wanted to make a video because I had pictures, I have videos, so many of this event that my school does, where my school and a bunch of other schools come together. We go to Lufkin, Texas, and we participate in this big like a bunch of events through athletics, to stage performances, like just a bunch of events, and you know, winners in each category get first, second, third place prize and all of that. And for my last year there participating, I decided I want to document this, and I got so much footage that I haven't been able to actually put into a video yet. The thing is, if I wanted to make the video, I want to make it in one go. It's going to be kind of a long video in that case, but I would prefer to have it in one video as opposed to splitting it up into parts, because it's talking about this one big event. But the problem is, because of how long that length of a video is, it's going to take me I'm busy with other stuff. I don't know if I have time to make it. And even if I dedicate just small portions to it, I don't even know if I can do that. I'm too dedicated with other projects to even get started on this thing, and it's really annoying because this was supposed to be done a whole lot sooner. I guess this is something I can talk about. It's not really that important. So, 8-Bit Ryan is a gaming YouTuber who I watch. And over on Twitter, I was like, okay, whenever I get my Twitter, I'm gonna follow all the people who I'm subscribed to on YouTube, so I can be up to date on stuff and see what they post and everything. It turns out I'm not actually followed to all of them, because just this morning I woke up and I was like, wait, I didn't follow 8-Bit Ryan. Wait a minute. So I'm like, okay, I gotta do that. Went ahead and told Discord that you confirmed the barfoot thing. The barefoot thing. I said barfoot, the barefoot, yes. That's so good. Something I'm gonna do after this live stream is over. I want to take that image that you made and screenshot this image, screenshot the image of this live stream how it is now, and then cut it halfway so it's just me. Or no, I can't show like the whole picture of the live stream to actually see like the full scope of like what the live stream was in general. And then it's gonna be half and half this with the picture that you made. Amazing. Don't Starve Together was a game that, because I had got a Steam, because I do hopefully plan on getting a setup soon. I keep saying if and when, but really it's when, because I am getting one. It's just gonna be a little long before I get it. But something that I did, a game that I did try out, because for the live streams I do want to do some gaming streams just in general. So I looked into some games on Steam that I could get, and my friend was super nice and generous, and we months before we had officially before that point, which was like a few weeks ago I think, whenever I got these games, me and my friend were sitting in a Discord call, and I was going over like, okay, what games could I download? We were talking about it at the same time, so I had taken screenshots of all the games that I wanted to do. And then a few weeks ago, whenever I'd gotten Steam, is like, if you want to do some multiplayer solo games, you could look into. And I was like, oh, I already have pictures. Like, really? Yeah. So I sent him all the pictures, and he said, which one would you prefer? So I chose one. He gave me 2 games, which was super nice of him. So one of the games he gave me was Don't Starve Together, and that was a game that I've been wanting to try out for a while. I know the game's been out for a decently long while now. So I tried it and I loved it. I actually tried, if you never seen Don't Starve Together, playing solo, I mean, it's possible. Not the best idea, but it's possible. So I went into Don't Starve Together to test out a few characters solo by myself, but the first time I got it, me and my friend jumped in and we played together. It's a really fun game, and I definitely want to do it for a stream. But there's other games that I'm not going to spoil, that I've also have, and planning on getting, that I'm going to have for streaming. I keep forgetting to look at the time that's passed, because again, I don't have my double monitors, which makes me super sad. Don't have my double monitors, it makes me super sad. Oh. Why didn't I bring my double monitors to this coffee shop? Or to this town? I moved to the motel down the street just so I can be in this rainy place to get to this coffee shop every morning. Why did I do this? I didn't bring my double monitor. By the way, I think I already said this, we're gonna add more description to this little tiny town that I'm in later. I think I actually talked about everything that I wanted to. No, I didn't finish my thoughts on whatever the thing was that I had forgotten about, because I forgot about something. I'm gonna try to remember it, but I think this might be the end of the line for this early morning live stream. I don't know though. What was it, 1 hour 16 minutes? Yeah, I think that's the time. I think that's correct. It's really funny because I never intended for these early morning live streams to be like me talking a lot. I mean, that was half of the point for doing these early morning live streams. But if I'm waking up early, because I understand, especially for like people who have school and everything, they don't really have the time to just, hey look, Confused is streaming, let's watch this stream. But I have to go to school. I don't want to get anyone in trouble for those of you who need to be in school. I'm actually very surprised, and you know why I'm surprised for this live stream? In every other live stream I did, YouTube Studios has always given me an error or something saying, hey, you don't have enough of this thing. Your stream's gonna go down. We're warning you. Not once has this happened this stream. I'm very impressed. YouTube Studios, good job. Good job. Done. these early morning live streams, I keep forgetting to finish my thoughts. These early morning live streams are really, it's funny because I do end up talking a lot, which again is half the point, but the main point is basically because for people who, because I follow along the lines of I'm constantly waking up earlier than I want to. For the times that I do wake up early, I'll start these early morning live streams, so if people want to listen to the nice smooth jazz that I put on, well, actually, now that I'm here in this coffee shop, the smooth jazz is coming through their nice little speaker system. And moving, because the nice sounds of rain always put me to sleep, so being in this tiny little town where it seems to never stop raining, it's a nice place to just chill out, to relax, because I kind of anticipated whenever I started this to be more of a thing where I'm not gonna have anything really to talk about, so I just sit back and we just listen to music, and now the rain, which that might still happen in future live streams, I don't know. Oh my. Going to have one last check. Okay. You know what? I'm realizing that I haven't had a proper setup for, because I have, I run down, what is happening? My static head. I haven't made a screen for my going away, so I think what's gonna have to be done, wait, what's this scene? I might have to just make a scene really quick where I'm leaving because I didn't do that, or I'll just end the stream while in the coffee shop, as cliche as that is. I'm gonna I guess that's just how things are gonna roll. But I think we've officially come to the end. We've been streaming for like an hour. It's been an hour 19. I think it's pretty good to end off here. So this has been, so now you guys see the new location for where we're going to be hanging out, at least specifically for the early morning live streams. We're gonna maybe do another one tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy this nice small little coffee shop place. We're gonna be coming back here every early morning for an early morning live stream. For those of you who see this in the future, I do live streams at 6:30 a.m. So if you want to catch it, it's gonna be 6:30 a.m. So, thank you for being here, for hanging out, chilling out with me. Acoustic Jam, I think you were the only one, which I was expecting. So, because I knew that not a lot of people were gonna be joining. I wasn't expecting anyone to join, actually. But hey, you showed up. Thank you for attending. So, I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna pack my stuff up and leave, go to that motel down the street. Thank you guys for being here, for joining me on this relaxing early morning live stream. So later everyone. Enjoy your whatever you guys have planned for today.